Sorry guys, my screen orientation was locked and it wasn't engaging.
Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Welcome to a rare Tuesday evening, Tiny Shiny Live.
Oh, we gotta talk loud too. Should we get closer?
We can get closer. Yeah, we're not using our wireless mics from last time.
Can we tilt it down a little bit? Because there's a lot of space up there.
Hold on, guys.
No, not that.
Hold
Just
on,
tilt it
guys.
down. Oh, no.
You're making me change everything here.
Well, there's good reason.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, that looks good. Hi.
Good evening. Welcome.
Oh. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your evening to hang out with us. What have we been doing today, babe?
Oh my goodness, friends. So today we're here to talk about the Roundhouse because
There's lots of questions.
there's a lot of the same questions.
Which is fine because sometimes there's new people that don't
true.
know what we're doing.
Yes. And we did already make a video answering these
Yeah,
questions.
but maybe they found us in the middle.
We'll try to answer them again. And maybe
Yeah.
they'll find this video instead.
Maybe there is lower the camera to what?
2 millimeters metric.
Oh. I don't remember what I was saying.
We're going to talk about the house. We're going to talk about lots of things that are going on with the planning of the house, how we're thinking ahead, because I mean, in case you haven't noticed, we're getting pretty tall on the walls.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're really having to start nailing down some of the next big steps. And that's what we're working on right now.
We need to know the placement of where the pieces go for the roof.
Well, that's just one thing. We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so weird, right? We're doing a night live. Is that what we'll call it? An evening live.
Yeah, evening.
And the reason we're doing an evening live is because someone is here with us. Your dad is here, and we are actually planning the roof this week. We're not building the roof. Don't get too excited. Still a long ways off from there. But yeah, we're
making a solid plan.
And so we've been doing that all day. So the live is tonight. So that's kind of where we're at this week. Things are a little off schedule, but it's an important side project. Side quest?
I don't think it's a side quest because it's part of the house.
It's a pretty big part.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
It's just something that we have to do, and so we're taking the time to do it while my dad's here.
Yes, absolutely. So today is, like we said, all about the house, and we're going to talk about some upcoming events, things we got going on, and we're going to do some giveaways at the end of the live.
You're real excited about the giveaways.
I just want to make sure people stick around.
Oh.
Yeah, they got to stay to the end.
That's why you do it.
Oh. See, I'm smart like that.
Good job, babe.
So anyway, what do we want to talk about first? Should we...
Can we address the elephant in the room?
What's that?
I have honey all over my hand because here's the story.
Here's the story, guys.
My dad's here. So I was making strawberry shortcake and it's in the oven. But I was like, I need to eat something before I eat strawberry shortcake. So I'll just throw this cheese sandwich in the oven and heat it up. But I put it on a metal plate, and I never put metal plates in the oven. And then I got the plate out of the oven when the cheese sandwich burned. And then moments later, grabbed that plate.
Yeah.
And it hurts really bad. So I'm soaking my fingers in Manuka honey.
See, this is why when you're going to do a live, you should
not make food right before.
Not try to do, well, it wasn't just that you were making food, it was that you started making strawberry shortcake and then a sandwich on top of it. And because your dad was here and
I didn't even get to eat strawberry shortcake before this, which
no, it
makes
wasn't done. I didn't get any either.
I'm so mad.
I'm pretty bummed.
And then I was like, well, we could eat it while we do this. And Jonathan said no.
I don't think you guys want to watch us eat strawberry shortcake. That'd be pretty rude. It'd be pretty rude.
It wouldn't be rude if I gave him the recipe. Anyway, Manuka honey helps. If you burn yourself, make sure you always have a jar of Manuka honey in the fridge because it feels really good when you stick your fingers down in it and it's cold.
Just don't use it for cooking.
No, it's only for burns. It's been in our fridge for like 5 years.
Yeah.
It's great.
I have a
But
question.
it needs to be Manuka honey.
I have a question.
What?
Does everyone know it's only for burns?
Yeah, all the kids know
Are
that.
we sure?
Yeah, nobody
Okay.
uses that.
Hopefully we haven't eaten it.
Remember, I have that whole gallon of honey in the Airstream. Okay, what are we talking about? Not burns, not honey.
Okay, first, let's talk about the Tiny Shiny meet and greet. Because that's not that far away. What is today? The 4th?
I don't
even
know.
what day it is, guys. Yes, it's March 4th, which means we're like a
11 days.
week and a half away from the meet and greet on
Not
March
this-
15th.
Not this Saturday, next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Yep. You should totally come. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Mhm.
We've got a bunch of people signed up already.
We have a few spots left.
I have a few spots left. We're going to basically just tour the entire property, look at every building that we built.
We're going to answer tons of questions.
Of course, yes.
And I'm still deciding on what to make for food. Have we
Well,
told anybody what
The email I sent out said
did it say
pizza,
pizza?
because that's
Shoot.
what we did last year. Sorry.
Okay, we're doing pizza.
So we're doing pizza on our oven, our pizza oven, and really, like, the kids are mostly doing that now. Like, they
Yeah.
do a lot of it,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
I usually just make the dough the night before and
They've
then
got like
they
a
cook
whole
it.
system going. It's
Yeah.
pretty impressive. Like when people come over, they're just like, Ada's like over there. She's like making everything, and Jet's cooking it, and
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like
Our kids are awesome.
Yeah. So meet and greet. So we'll do the tour in the morning, and then we will
Break for lunch.
we'll break for lunch, and then we'll kind of get nerdy. We'll talk about like solar, rainwater catchment, permaculture stuff.
And have
Maybe
a whole
Wi-Fi meshes. I don't know.
having a whole section at the end for questions. But we can answer some questions throughout the day too.
Yeah.
Like it's not like no questions until later.
I think we'll have our confessional cam back out too,
Oh,
because I
that'd be
really
fun.
liked like hearing from people that came and like why they came.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be there, and like we said, it's just like a great day to hang out with a bunch of really cool people, make some new friends.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure we have some repeat meet and greeters coming
Mhm.
back this time, which is always fun.
It is fun.
And so there is a link in the description of this video. It's tinyshinyhome.com/meetgreet. You can sign up, reserve your spot.
Mhm.
Still have a few left, like we said.
Oh, we will have salad too if you don't like pizza or you don't want to eat bread stuff. So
Yeah.
I'll make some good salad.
Have a vegetarian option.
Veggie pizza and salad.
Yep.
So the options are there.
I have, look at this, I'm so organized.
You
I have
are.
a card of stuff to talk about on the live. Aren't you proud of me?
You do a very good job, babe.
Okay, before we get into house questions, one more event to mention, the Southwest Alternative Building Conference. That is the end of March.
29th?
Well, it's like the whole weekend. It's like the
Oh, yeah.
28th through the 30th, I
Yeah.
think. And we'll be back. I'll be speaking at the beginning. I'll be on like a panel talking about the opt-out. And then there's a bunch of other events. They're doing some tours of homesteads around. There's, what else is there?
I think the night before they're doing something, but I don't
Yeah.
honestly can't remember
Yeah,
because there's so many things.
There's a lot of
going
things,
on.
and there's like vendors with tables set up. It's gonna be a little bit bigger this year, but also a little bit simplified in terms of the actual talks and presentations.
There's also going to be a taco / I don't know if they're doing sandwiches or if it's just tacos, but a food truck there that was there last year and it was so good.
Yeah.
So you definitely should just come for that.
Yep, and it's not here though.
No.
It's in Portal. It's like right on
Rodeo.
the border of Arizona, New Mexico. Portal or
Rodeo.
Rodeo,
Rodeo.
New Mexico.
We're from Arizona now.
Yeah.
We say rodeo.
It's really cheap. Like you should totally come for the weekend and hang out and see everybody. I think it'll be really great. So there's also a link in the description of that. It's not one I can say quickly because it's really long. So you'll just have to go click on it.
SWABC.
Swabik.com. No, it's not that actually.
Anyway,
Anyway,
we'll link to it.
it's there.
Yeah.
How's your hand?
It's
Is
throbbing,
it throbbing? Yeah.
and
I'm
I need to
sorry.
stick it back in the jar
Did you
because
bring
the
the jar?
jar is cold. Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, you go do that. So let's talk about the Hyperadobe Roundhouse. I know you guys have so many questions. We'll start with a few of the big ones, and you go ahead and leave your
You know
comments.
what I can't wait for?
Huh.
When we're further on the house and the questions are about design.
Oh, I can't even
Colors,
wrap my head around
design.
that stage yet.
I know. Well, I'm starting to think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always thought about it,
Well,
but
I know what you mean, yeah. But it's very like high level.
yeah,
Very high level.
I can't wait to get into the details of that stuff.
We'll get there.
You can get nerdy with all like the electrical, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll get nerdy with like the countertops and the
Yeah.
lights
Mm-hmm.
and the fairy doors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are we doing?
Frequently asked questions.
Okay.
So
What
we're
are
going to
they?
start with the big ones, and then, like I said, you all leave your comments.
Mhm.
What's wrong?
I had to choose and I have a honey hand.
You have honey hands? Leave your questions in the comments. We'll get to them here in a minute. Okay, so the main questions people have about the house.
Yeah.
What are you doing with the floor? Why don't you have a floor yet?
When are you gonna get done?
When are you going to do the floor? How are you going to do the floor? Is that enough floor questions?
I was thinking about this the other day.
Oh, I don't feel like this is going to answer people's questions. How about I answer people's questions first?
Okay.
Okay, so big picture, concrete floor. Concrete floor. That's
Wow.
always been the plan.
It has always been the plan.
Has always been the plan. What are you...
I told you I was thinking about this the other day.
We're going to pour a floor
Maybe.
into the form of the earth bag space. There will be a floor that is installed into the earth bag space. It is not going to be done for a while.
It's not going to be done until the roof is on. Can we explain why?
Sure, yeah.
Because say you have a concrete floor and then it's up to the height of your earth bags, and then it monsoons.
Yep.
Then what happens? You have like 4 inches of water on your floor soaking into your bags. No good.
Right, because we
So-
only wrapped our bags up to the floor level. So if you have a bunch of water on top of the floor, could be a
It's
problem.
on exposed bags.
Right.
And that's not good. So that's why we are waiting
I mean,
until the roof's on.
we've been looking at a lot of pictures from our friends at the Willow Inn Roundhouse.
They completed their bag work in like 6 months. So
Well, yeah, but I mean, we're moving pretty fast too. I'm just saying they did pour their floor at
Yeah.
the very beginning, and they didn't put a roof on until much, much later, and they were fine. So
Okay.
maybe it's not that big a deal. But we've decided
they also had different kind of bags.
we're going to try to get the roof on first,
Yes.
and then focus on the floor, because there's still some other things we're thinking about: radiant heating in the floor. There's still some utilities that need to run underground, and we're just not ready to make those decisions yet.
And that's fine. I'd rather just focus on building the walls
Right.
and getting the roof on, because once the roof is on, think of how much shade we're gonna have. Like we could hang lights in there, like solar lights, and be able to work in there at night.
Yeah.
We can have a lot more time for stuff that needs to happen in there.
Yeah,
If
having
ever-
that covered space would be huge.
It would be great for when we go to do the plaster on the outside if the roof is on, because then it's shaded more.
Yeah.
There's lots of reasons, and that's what we're doing, and that's what we want to do. So that's what.
So that's the questions about the floor. Okay.
Now, whether it's concrete or earthen floor, the plan is concrete so that we don't have to do it ourselves.
Yep.
But we know how much that costs, so it might have to go to something else. I need to keep my hand down so it doesn't gross people up.
Anyway, that's where we're at. Okay, moving on. How many courses in the house? I think I get this question like 4 times a day.
Yeah, I think we're gonna stop answering this question.
It's complicated. It's not
All
like
the walls are different heights
Yes.
because it's a pitched roof, like a single pitched roof that starts on the inside and goes to the outside.
Yep. So the inner circle is going to be the tallest.
12 feet tall.
Yeah, we're working on the roof right now with your dad, and we've decided we're going to pitch it down a little bit so it's not quite as high in the middle.
We were gonna do 13 feet tall.
Yes.
It's moved down to 12
Down to 12, which
for
is,
safety.
and now that we changed it, I don't remember how many bags that is, like 32,
32, I think.
something like that. But then on-
Roughly 5 inches a bag. 5 inches per
right,
bag.
Yep.
And then the outside, the furthest circle out, which is the living room, is going to be 9 foot tall.
Right.
26 bags.
Yeah, so not too much further above those big window forms, and we'll be done with that outside wall.
When I say 26 bags, is that from the floor level or floor?
No, we're
that's
keeping
total.
track of every bag we've done.
Okay.
So that's 3.5 bags that are underground.
Yeah.
The 4th floor level bag, and then up. So that's the total number of bags that we're doing.
Got it.
So that outside wall will be 9 feet at the roof, maybe a little taller depending on how insulation and ceiling, all that stuff works out. And then the walls will go up till we get to that center circle, right? So the main wall that all the bedrooms are on, it's really most of that circle is actually a 10-foot wall. So the backs of all the bedrooms are going to be 10 feet, and then the hallway is going to be 11 feet, and then 12 feet. So yes, there's not like an exact number of bags. That's why it's hard to answer in like a simple. So we've just been saying 30 because it's kind of an average between the highest one and the lowest one.
Yeah.
But it's gonna but as we finish the outside and then we start then we finish one ring and we don't have to lay anymore. Then we're gonna go start going a lot faster.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're so smart.
Thanks.
Okay, now what?
Now.
Did we answer all the questions?
No, we have some more questions. Some people were wondering about all of the bottle bricks, and they're worried about privacy with the bottle bricks.
Oh, no. The only thing that you can really see through the bottle bricks is like shadows. If somebody walks,
sort of.
Like you can see movement, but
right.
you would have to stand right next to the bottle and look in the very center to be able to. No, because
remember you have to cut the necks off of 2 bottles and tape them together, so you have 2 ends. It's not like a mirror. They're usually thick, and you can't see directly through them. It's not like, I don't know if you ever looked at the bottom of a wine bottle, but it's different than like the side where you can see straight through. You can't really see straight through the bottom if you look through it, and especially if there's 2 of them, then
yeah, it's fine.
It's okay. Not a big deal.
No. Privacy is not an issue.
It should be okay. Now, that being said, we are trying to make sure we put them in places where it's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't worry about it.
They're not like in the whole back wall of the shower.
No. That would be a little weird. Yeah.
I mean, one day when I have time and I have a house and I'm not stressed out about not having a house, I would like to create a whole small room that someone could stay in that's completely made out of bottles.
That would be so hard to temperature regulate.
I don't care. I'm not staying in it. Someone else will stay in it.
Only in the spring and fall are you allowed to stay in this room.
We'll make it cool. All the walls would just be bottles.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Think about how many bottles I have. I have enough to do it.
We have a lot of bottles.
And I can always have more.
Okay, roof. Let's talk about the roof.
I thought we already talked about the roof.
Not really. All we said was that your dad was here and we're planning the roof.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this is still negotiable because we're trying to get quotes.
Right. So here's the deal. Has always been the plan to build a metal roof on top of this because we want to catch rainwater. Like we said, the center of the building will be higher, so it's all going to be pitched from the center to the outside. So when you look at it from the side, it'll be very slightly raised up in the middle and come out.
Very slightly. We're talking 1/12 pitch.
Yes, very low pitch.
Yeah.
We don't want to be super high, and also, I don't know, we just like that kind of lower profile look for the house anyway.
Yeah, I don't want anything that stands out. I don't want, even from the road, people to be like, there's that huge yurt, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to keep as low profile as possible.
Yeah, and here in the desert, we don't have to worry about snow loads as much, so a lower pitch isn't really a big deal. That being said, we have some huge spans, and so that's really where things are getting complicated, and we're looking into LVLs versus some sort of metal trussing or joists and how far those can span, and then depending on which way you do it, you have to have a lot more of them or a lot less, and we're going to be getting estimates and sort of making a final decision on that hopefully in the next month or so.
I think our largest span was 36 feet?
Something like that.
Something
yeah.
like
We're going to have pretty good overhangs coming off of the outside, and then a little bit of an overhang coming into the courtyard in the center. Especially if we end up doing metal joists, then cantilevering over that a good distance isn't really a problem. But yeah, then there's all sorts of things about it's a circle. And so trying to lay metal roofing panels on a circle that is sloped gets really, really complicated.
Guys, the last couple of days, my dad and I have been building a diorama.
Yeah, we've been building a little scale model of the house.
And we did that so that we could see how the joists would work and how the roof panels would go on.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, today, like, midday, we were like, oh, no. We didn't think about blah, 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 blah. And so we spent, like, the last 4 hours trying to figure out how to solve a water issue problem. And we figured it out. Everything's going to be fine.
I think we'll
But,
be okay,
yeah, we were just like, oh, no, we have to start all over.
We even called the Will and Roundhouse. We've called Hayden a few times.
In Australia.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, we have a real quick question.
How did you do this on your roof? Because we're looking at your pictures and we can't quite tell what's going on.
Yeah.
But
I think we got it figured out. It was super helpful. Pete from Willow and Roundhouse is always so helpful.
Yeah, he just picked the phone up. He's like, hey, what do you need to know?
Yeah,
great.
so great. You guys are so nice. Everybody's so nice.
So yeah, the roof will be a massive undertaking. Is going to be a huge roof.
Yeah.
So much surface area. We're going to catch so much water off of it, which that in itself is a whole other series of problems to solve in how we get that water to our storage tank, which will be far away.
Why would that be a problem? We
Because
already
it's all got to
talked
go
about it.
underground. And,
Well, we already have a plan for that.
yeah, but we just changed the whole roof.
No, it'll be fine.
All the downspout points are going to be different.
It'll be fine.
We'll figure that out later, guys. It's one big problem at a time is how we have to mentally approach it. But I feel like we're kind of on the downward slope of knowing how we're going to actually piece this roof together in a lot more detail. Like, I think we kind of had like a general idea of how we were going to do it. But it was good having your dad here because he immediately brought up a few things that I had not thought of. Some important things. So, yeah, it's good. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
I think what's confusing too is like this is such a unique build. Even like with having the Willow and Roundhouse that our house is based off of, we're doing the roof different.
Yep.
So it's just a whole lot of problem solving that like when you call roofing companies, they're like, I've never done that, so I have no idea. And so it's very unique.
Yeah.
And I can't say that I want to build another big roundhouse. Small one, for sure. Like, I could totally build another small roundhouse. But this size and the open courtyard is really complicated.
If we did something round, I would just run a roof over the whole thing. The problem is the courtyard.
Yeah.
That's what's making it so complicated, is having the open space in the middle and not having a way to do like a single pitch over the whole thing. It's a pitch, but it's constantly moving. And the height is changing. It has to like curve around and down as it, and yeah, anyway. We'll get there.
And the largest circle is technically like a, what was it, 84 foot diameter?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so, you know, there's like custom yurt roofs that you could do, but it goes to 42 foot diameter, so.
Yeah, your roof wouldn't be big enough.
Yeah. So it gets a little complicated, but I think we got it. I think we're at the point where we know what we want and we can call and get quotes and figure out what our next steps are and how the heck we're gonna buy it.
All right, let's talk about windows. A lot of people, because if you saw our last video where we built the big window, we kind of changed things. People are like, well, did you see if that was like a standard size window that you can put in? Yes, of course. We've looked at all the windows. Now, that being said, these are not windows you're just going to go like pick up at the hardware store. No. Like, we're going to get good quality windows because if we have all this light coming in, we want to make sure they're UV protected. We want to make sure they're insulated. You know, they're actually going to last because once we get them all plastered in here, I don't want to have to tear them out anytime soon. So, yes. They are standard size windows. Like, we've looked at all the standard size, but we're still going to have to like order them. And not a lot of places will actually just sell you windows without an installer attached. So it's limited our options a little bit. So Anyway, there's just one company, we have like their chart, and every time we go to build a window frame, we're like, okay, they make it this size, so then we gotta figure out the rough opening size and then build the form so that we can put the bags around it, take the form out, put a regular form back in, and then actually make it work, which is way too much math.
You know, I just thought at our last Southwest Alternative Building Conference that we did last year, there was a guy there that does windows.
Oh, yeah.
Alpha Glass Window.
Well, we should talk to him this
They're
year.
in Portal.
Yeah.
Let's talk to him.
Okay.
Be like, hey, are these crazy sizes? And
He'll be like,
is this going to be...
He'll be like, yeah, they're weird sizes.
Is this going to be $1 million or...
That being said, the big kitchen window is not one window. It's going to be 3 separate windows, just so you know. Like, that's how it ended up working.
It'll be 2 operable windows on the sides and a picture window in the middle.
Yeah.
It'll be beautiful.
Windows are going to be good.
Yeah.
All the doors and windows,
We've
fairly
thought about
standard
it.
sizes. I think we'll be okay.
Promise
I may change my mind 2 years from now, but you never know.
Wait, we'll change your mind on what?
We might go to buy them and they're like, no. We don't sell that anymore.
Does anybody want to sponsor a window?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, another question.
What?
So some people have been asking, with all of these like niche and bottle brick form areas that we've been putting in between all our windows, is that not like compromising the integrity of the earth bag wall? Which is a really great question. You know, the more holes you put in a wall, obviously the less structural it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll try to explain this quickly.
I thought we explained this in a video.
It's coming out. We talk about this in the next video, I think,
Okay.
but I'll just explain it really quick. So the thing I think we haven't been good about really explaining is that what we're doing is definitely sort of advanced earth bag laying techniques, because we've been doing this
Almost
5 years now. So I wouldn't recommend putting all of these holes in the wall if you're just sort of building your first earth bag building, for sure.
Yeah.
You really have to make sure that, especially if you're on a curve, you want to keep that curve even as you're stopping it and keeping going as you go around those forms. But also it has to stay perfectly plumb, because as you break all those walls, they get wobbly, right? So like right now, in between the hallway wall where all of those doors are, there's like one wall in particular that's a very short section that you can like physically move it because it's not very big.
No, when you say physically move it, it's not like you can push it down. Because
Well, no,
it's
but I
locked
can
in.
like put my weight against it and like feel it move.
Yeah.
Whereas like every other wall in the house, like it doesn't move
Yeah.
at all. So, but what's going to happen is as we keep building up, as soon as we get over the top of that form or that door or that window and we run one course all the way across, an unbroken course, it's going to lock all of that stuff back in together. And it's going to be super strong. We saw that on the chicken garden with all those windows on that outer wall. That wall was very wobbly while we were building it. We were actually really worried about it. And then as soon as we laid that layer over top, it was fine.
Yeah.
And then as we put this roof on, we have all these trusses and beams and rafters, and they're all getting tied down to the bags. It's all just going to lock itself in, and it's going to be crazy strong. So it's doable. It works. You just have to be really careful. What?
I really want to go rinse my hand off because it's grossing me out. But I know the longer I keep it on, the better it is.
How about we answer some questions?
Was that all you had on your list over there?
That's all I had on my list for the house questions.
Okay. Now I know somebody had sent message or like our homies had questions.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Already
I saw
answered
a couple.
them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, hey, here's some questions from you that we're gonna answer as soon as I find them. Hold on just a second. Someone asked, will you be completing the floors before the roof goes up?
No.
No, we won't. Wondering about the roof. Is it going on the house? Yes, we just talked about
Yes.
that. Brian said he can help with the pizzas when he comes.
Brian.
Brian's, yeah.
Brian's gonna bring a kite.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Well, maybe depending on the weather, I think.
Okay, here's a good question. Do you see yourself moving in when the house is partially done or dried in? Take advantage of the larger space while you finish the details.
Here's the thing. When you move into a house that's not complete, chances of completing that house are slim to none. So I don't know. First thing that we want to do once the floor is done and the roof's on and the windows are in, is dried in, is finish the kids' rooms.
Right, but part of that entails the water and the electrical,
water.
like the main systems.
Yeah.
Those have to be in place, and then we can finish their rooms one by one and let them move in.
But that's top priority, is finishing the kids' rooms first. Our room will be last because it doesn't matter. But like kids' room, bathroom, kitchen, will go last.
What about a music studio in the future after all your projects are done? We have so many ideas for projects.
Someone was like, hey, are you going to be done? Like, what are you going to do after you build your house? I'm like, guys, you have no idea how many ideas I have.
So many ideas.
We're going to be building for the rest of our lives.
I don't know. Maybe a music studio. Who knows?
Maybe we'll renovate a van and leave. Who knows?
Are we going to plaster the house ourselves?
Well, probably. There is this company in Texas that I've been talking to, and the guy is a third generational lime plaster master. Like, legit knows his stuff. Yeah. And I really, really want to go learn from him and talk to him, and maybe he would teach us stuff. Maybe we could host a workshop for him. Sure. Yeah. Like, he could come and teach other people. Yeah. I don't know. Sorry.
Keep your honey hand down.
Sorry. It's really bothering me.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we might have some plaster parties. But yes, it's a lot of plaster.
It's so much.
It's going to be ridiculous.
One thing that we could do, if we get the mix right, like the lime mix right, is we could rent or look for or buy a shotcrete hose, and that would make really quick work of it. But they're expensive, so who knows? Might have to do it by hand. Did you push me earlier? I thought you pushed me.
No.
I thought maybe I pushed you out of thing and then you pushed me this way.
Someone says, if you had to do over in location selection in Arizona, where else would you like to live?
Further away.
Even further out?
Yeah, it's too busy where we are.
It's gotten busy where we are. I don't like it.
Portal. Portal's beautiful.
Someone said, please show the model in a future video. Yeah, we've got video of it. We'll show us building it and all that stuff. Yeah. It's not finished. I don't think we're going to finish it. I think we figured out what we need to know. Yeah. But it's still pretty neat to like see it at a different scale.
We could let the kids, the cat's still trying to get like my clothesline bag. We could have the kids like build their rooms and like their furniture to scale. And they could play around with the placement of how they'd want stuff in the rooms. I think that would be kind of fun. Yeah. We'll see. It's also like one more thing to do, so maybe not.
Yeah, who knows? Let's see. That's all the questions for now. So
that was it.
That's all we have for now. I'm sure we'll come back in a minute. Okay. What else should we talk about?
Well, I don't have my planner here. Well, we have the Double Dome collab.
Guys,
coming up.
Double Dome Canab collab.
It's coming up very soon.
April
26th
through May 10th. 2 weeks in Canab, Utah. Hayden and Millie are coming back from Australia, and the Mojave Center are all joining forces, and we're going to build 2 domes in Canab and a Hyperadobe fire pit bench area. So you'll learn both Super Adobe and Hyperadobe from a bunch of like really experienced teachers who know how to do it. There's going to be talks and education. There's going to be some field trips. Going to build the first week, plaster, and finish the second week.
I think it's cool because usually when you go to an earthen building workshop, you're learning one technique. Here you get to learn Super Adobe, Hyperadobe, and plaster. Yeah. It's so cool. Like I'm real excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely come. And here's the fun thing. Hayden and Millie are actually coming here to our place like 3 weeks before the workshop,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to be working on the house.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have a Smash Bags weekend for people that have already been to workshops here on the property. They've been invited back, and we're just going to try to get as much done on the house as we can and just all hang out and see each other again. People are actually going to camp here, which we don't usually do,
Mm-hmm.
but it's going to be a really fun weekend. So April's going to be crazy for us. We have a whole lot going on.
April and May, and honestly, from now until the end of May.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, you should come to the Double Done Workshop. There's a link in the description. And like I said, biggest Earth Bag Party of the year. I think it's going to be really cool. Very different experience than if you were to come to our place.
Mm-hmm.
Different teachers. There's a lot of camping that's going on the property. And Kanab is just like a whole different place. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
There's so many different field trips we're going to be taking, different things we're going to be going exploring while we're there. So yeah, it's going to
I'm
be
excited
pretty...
about the little side excursions.
I know, me too.
Might go to the Wave.
If we can get the lottery.
Well, there's something like the Wave. I can't remember what it's called.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, we got fun things planned.
We do. Let's
And we
see.
need more people. We want more people to come.
Yeah, we want a bunch of people to come. Okay, looking for questions.
Hmm.
Looking for questions.
Uh-huh.
Any new recipes?
Nope.
Too busy. Sorry.
Haven't had time. Sorry. It'll happen one day.
Oh my god. See guys, I told you. Someone's already asking how many courses are we putting on the Roundhouse? We already answered
They
this.
just got here.
Well, they're late.
Know.
Listen, 30-ish courses. Okay, we're moving on.
Replay it.
What are you doing in the garden in the big circle?
Not doing
Nothing right
anything
now.
until we have time to finish it.
Yep.
It's sitting.
The house is the priority.
We're not getting sidetracked.
Yes.
What?
Eric says sending virtual collages from West Texas. You remember those?
I do, and remember when I learned how to make them?
I do.
They're real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, my favorite one from there. What's that interstate that runs between? Is it like between Houston and Dallas?
I could not tell you. I don't remember.
Anyway, wherever the good ones are, that's in a gas station. And we had just pulled off at the gas station randomly because we need gas. And then we saw the huge line of people waiting out there. We were like, well, whatever it is, we're getting it. And it was so good. Do you remember which one you liked the best?
The hamburger one was really good.
Oh, the hamburger one was really good.
I think there was like a pizza one that was good, but
I
the
like
sweet ones were really good too.
The sweet one with the cream cheese, and I think it had some lemon.
We're really off track here. Sorry.
Why are we talking about food?
I don't know.
Oh,
I have no idea. Okay, here's a question. Will you be adding more water storage to the tanks for the Roundhouse?
Absolutely.
Huge big tank.
And 2 others, probably.
Multiple tanks, but like by far the biggest water storage tank on the property because the house roof.
It's huge.
I think I calculated it at one point, and it's changed since then, but it was like 5,000 square feet, easy. It's a lot of roof space. We're going to catch a whole bunch of water. It's going to be amazing.
If it rains.
It will rain. It's going to happen.
When it rains,
Yeah.
we will catch a bunch of water.
Let's see. Is water harvesting from the air a possibility?
Dude,
Are you talking about those weird machines that people keep giving away?
those machines.
No, they're not.
Let me
worth
just
your
tell
time.
you. I think the most that I've seen people get is 1 gallon a day.
Yeah.
And even at that, someone commented and said, I only get like a quart a day.
Well, not only that, but they're really loud.
They're loud.
Yeah.
And
I'm like, what is it doing that it's loud? I don't even understand. I don't think
I don't think it's worth having in our space.
in the desert for sure. There's just not enough humidity in the air.
You'd have to have like 40 of them to get anything significant.
Just catch your rainwater. It'll work better, I
Yeah.
promise. Okay, let's see. Names of cats and dogs. All right, dogs. We have Ocho and Mojito.
They're the doodles.
They're the Doodles.
Trona and Cloud.
They're the Pyrenees.
Yes. Cats. We're down to 4 cats.
Yum Yum.
Yum Yum is the best. He's the black and white big guy.
Yeah.
And then there's the 3 kittens. We have Hooligan, Hazard, and Mischief.
And they are aptly named
Yep.
because they are trouble.
Mhm.
Yes.
Can you kill that spider before it goes away? Sorry. You know it's gonna go away and then we're not gonna be able to kill it. Please don't miss. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Moving on. Here's another question. Let's see. Building the option for adding additional rooms in the future. If you have a doorway leading to the outside, could you build it and make it a doorway to the next room? I don't plan on ever adding rooms to this house. We will just build a separate building.
Yeah.
I
But
think,
yes, in short, you can. You just have to plan it ahead.
right, but I think in our case, everything is very intentionally designed
Yeah.
for a certain thing, and I don't think that we want.
Well, remember the other day when I said we could?
Nope.
No, remember? Remember the other day
I know what you're talking about.
when I said I wanted really long windows in the living room that started really low in case we wanted to turn them into a door and build out a greenhouse on the south side. And he said, nope. And Adelaide said, I just want a detached underground, like a Wallapini underground greenhouse.
Listen, we have acres and acres and acres. We don't have to attach anything else to the house. It's okay.
But we could if we really wanted to.
What color is the outside of the house going to be?
Up to for debate. Something that looks good with green plants in front of it. But also something that kind of blends in because we don't want to stand out.
Yeah, I think
We'll look
the
at
way
the mountains and like
the way we approach building our property is that we want our stuff to sort of, like, we moved out here because it's so beautiful,
Yeah.
and so we don't necessarily want to make a bunch of stuff that looks out of place. Yeah, so natural colors for sure. We don't know exactly what we're doing yet.
we'll stand back and we'll look at the mountains and with the walls up to the height, and then we'll decide. We'll be like, the shade of blah 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 would look really great.
Yeah. Okay, someone said, why wouldn't you pin each bag to the lower bag? So we're building Hyperadobe, which means that you don't need to use barbed wire between the layers because the open mesh allows the actual material in the layer below to lock into the material, the new bag that you're laying on top of it.
Something we also do is add some of our mix that goes into the bag on top of the first bag, and then we overlay on top of that. So it's kind of acting like a little bonding mortar there in between the bags.
Yeah. So that's why. Yep. That's why it's
Don't need
one reason we really like Hyperadobe. It's much simpler and safer than dealing with the barbed wire. Okay, someone said not a cistern for water. No, we're going to have a very large water tank. I don't know that you would call it a cistern.
No, cisterns are usually underground. This is an above ground metal tank. It's like 30,000 gallons or something like that.
Yeah, it'll be real big. I don't know about underground water storage yet. I haven't decided if it's worth the trouble or not. Yeah, so that's where we're at with that currently. Could change our minds. I don't know.
Nope.
Will you be building any root cellar or cold storage?
Eventually, I would love to have a root cellar or a cold room, but that's not at all top priority.
But separate from the house.
Yeah.
Yes, its own building.
When we first started building, before we worked on like leveling the foundation and building up the pad, I was thinking about, because we knew we wanted a large like walk-in pantry, and there's an underground fridge that we could have like sunk into that, but it was like complicated. But it would have been cool. I kind of kicked myself for not doing it, but
I just don't know where it would have even gone. Like there's.
I know exactly where it would have gone. But it's just not totally necessary.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
would have been cool. But like, like on those crazy builds that they always build in like an indoor sauna, like it's not necessary.
Or a safe room or whatever.
Yeah, it's not necessary, but would have been cool.
We can do those things later.
Yeah.
Right now, we really want a finished house.
When we have a Wallapini, an underground greenhouse, we will put a cold room storage nearby so that like, we can just take things from the garden and put them in the cold room.
Okay. Will the water catchment be in the ground? And if so, is it plastic or concrete?
No.
It's a metal tank for storage. It's above ground. There you go. They probably asked before we said it. I'm just slow on the questions.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see.
I don't know why my back is killing me right now.
Are we doing a meet and greet on the 22nd? I
Nope.
don't know yet.
No.
Ashley says no.
No, you have to come on the 15th.
Listen, our March got real complicated.
We took it off. It was on the plan, and then we were like, we're too busy. We can't offer another Saturday.
I feel like we really need to make some progress on the house.
Yeah.
So I think we're probably not going to do the 22nd. But like I said, if you weren't able to come on the 15th, you might come to the Southwest Alternative Building Conference.
Yeah.
Because actually we were going to do ours on the 29th, but we moved it because of the conference.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would recommend coming to that.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ever going to change our name? Because once we finish the house, we won't be a tiny, shiny home anymore.
I don't know. I go back and forth on that. That Airstream's always going to be with us. It holds too many memories. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Personally, I do not have the time or the energy to change
It's
everything.
a whole thing to change your
We did
whole
it.
identity.
Hey, you want to talk about our original name?
No.
Guys,
don't
guys.
please don't bring it up.
No, it's
Don't say
hilarious.
it.
It's so
Don't
funny.
say it.
I'm gonna
It's embarrassing.
guys,
Why did we even don't
listen. When we first started sharing things on the internet,
say this.
our name was the Bearneckers because our last name was Longnecker, and we were trying to be like honest
Bare and minimalist
open,
and like hardly
and
anything.
it just sounded like we were nudist.
Yeah,
and,
we got lots of questions on if we were nudists.
And so we were Bearneckers for a while, but we're not anymore.
Still says it on the Airstream.
But we had to change, and when we changed to Tiny Shiny Home, it took me like a month, like to change all the things
So
in the
many
back
things
end
to
and all the
change.
logos and the names and everything on the website.
Now it'll be even
and-
more confusing because all of our videos say Tiny Shiny Home.
Well, yeah, and like all of our relationships with like other companies, and like it would just be this huge. I would not do that. I would hire someone to do it, but we don't make enough money for that to happen. So we're not changing our name anytime
We're
soon.
not nudists, and we don't go by Bearneckers anymore.
Nope.
I thought it was so clever when we did it too. And then when we started traveling, people were like, "So what's up with your name?" I thought it was really fun, but anyway.
Oh well, sometimes you just need some outside perspective.
When you get asked like more than 15 times if you're nudist, then
Yeah.
it's time to change something.
Oh man. Someone said, "Do your roof like silos do." Yeah, we looked at that today actually.
We
The
want the
roof
courtyard
is
open.
too big is the
Yeah.
problem. It can't come to the point in the center, and it just doesn't quite work the same, unfortunately. But that would have simplified things if we
It
could have just
would've.
ordered
Kid.
like a yurt roof or something, silo roof. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Nope.
Oh man. Do we have any other questions? We're about to giveaway time.
You're gonna have to do all the things because I'm a mess.
Yeah, I know. Oh, guys, something I forgot to tell you. We just had someone come visit our homestead, and they put out a video.
Uh-oh.
Tiny Home Expedition. That was a Tiny Shiny Expedition.
I couldn't understand.
No, they made a really great video of like our whole story and the property, and it's so good. You should definitely go watch it. We need to like post about it. We've been
Okay.
busy. Yeah.
I
But
forgot.
they did such a good job. Like you never know when someone's gonna come out and film your place. Like you don't really know how it's gonna turn out. But they did such a good job.
Yeah.
It was so good.
And they were really nice to
Yeah.
work with. So
Super great. Do you guys have any more questions before we
Go eat our
start
strawberry shortcake.
Oh man, I forgot about
I
this.
know, I haven't. I'm still thinking about it.
Guys, we're really hungry. You better ask your questions now.
I'm so sorry.
It's
about bedtime.
Let's see. Anything else? You and your honey hands. What giveaways should we do? I feel like we should have planned this before.
We didn't even talk about this, so what did we do last time?
Well, last time we gave away a ticket to the meet and greet on March 15th.
Yeah, Brian. He might still be on here.
Yeah. So How are we going to do this?
Comment honey hands. If you want to be in.
All right.
Okay.
Here's
There's rules.
There's rules. First of all, you have to be able to come. You need to be within close enough proximity
And available.
or willing to travel.
On March 15th.
Available on March 15th. It's all day Saturday. If you would like to come.
I can't believe you're giving away a whole nother one.
Why not?
I mean, it's very generous.
Yeah. So
I
listen.
feel like we should have talked about this.
Brian left another comment. Brian, you're already coming.
Watch me scroll on it with Brian.
All right. Leave a comment. Honey hands to be entered to win a ticket to the Tiny Shiny Meet and Greet on March 15th, 2025 from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Only if you're available to actually come. And want to.
That true. Yeah, absolutely.
That true.
That true.
That's
true. Okay.
Yeah, and then you also wanted to give away some stickers.
Maybe. Hold on, I'm looking at questions. There's still some questions.
Okay.
Do we plan on drilling a well?
If we ever were made out of money and had nothing else to do with 70 grand, sure. But I don't know when that would ever happen. So no.
Not anytime soon. Yeah, the cost of drilling a well has just skyrocketed. And there are like so many orchards and like huge agriculture that keeps getting put in. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But they're just sucking it all dry. So we're just trying to catch rainwater and try not to make it worse.
Yeah.
So that's the plan right now.
Yeah.
Lisa's Garden Journey. Thank you for the gift. We appreciate it.
Aww.
Let's see. Oh.
One day I'll have a garden journey.
All right. Anybody else going to say honey hands? Anybody else?
Nobody wants to come. They're like, ew, we don't
They're
want to
all
be
probably
with honey
busy.
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's close by. Well, what else do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm just letting people comment.
Okay.
So
I know, but we need to talk about
what else can we give away?
We have stickers.
We do. Hold on.
Oh, I
What?
wanted the t-shirts.
Which t-shirts?
Oh, the whole box of t-shirts we have in the truck.
Well, maybe. That's not going to apply to a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You guys keep leaving honey hands comments.
Wait, no, we have to have a different thing for the sticker.
Oh, so we're going to, sorry.
Honey hands is only for the meet and greet.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Ready?
Wait, are you already? Let's give them more time. You're talking about the stickers.
Well, I
They have
didn't,
to leave a different thing for the sticker.
well, I don't want to confuse them.
No.
This is really not well planned out. I'm really sorry, guys.
We are so tired.
It's late.
And we haven't had time to even talk about this at all.
We've been planning roofs with your dad all day, and our brains are mush.
I'm seriously going to get a shower and go to bed after this. I'm so tired.
I never want to think about roof joists again. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to pick one because we got to keep going. We got to keep going.
Okay, fine.
If they didn't leave a comment, then
They're out.
Then they're out. All right, are
Tough
you doing
luck.
it?
No, I can't.
Okay. Okay, ready? I don't know how to do this. Hold on.
Well, there's not very many that
Here we
said
go.
it.
Oh, didn't hit it. Hold on. Do another one. Ready? Here we go.
It's towards the bottom.
Just me, one you two. I don't know what that means.
Bluetooth?
One you two. Just me, one you two. You won.
You too. You
Two.
won.
Hey, send us an email. hello@tinyshinyhome.com and
Tell us you won
that
the
you won
sticky finger.
the
Honey
sticky
hands.
fingers,
Honey hands.
the honey hands, and we'll get you signed up and we'll give you more details. Congratulations.
Should I smear honey all over their invitation?
No,
Okay.
you should not. Okay, next giveaway.
Okay.
Sticker.
Hyperadobe Roundhouse
Guys,
sticker.
look at this. We
Hey,
made
that's
it.
a cool house design.
It's a cool house design. In fact, it's the house design that we made.
Oh, that's right. I'm so tired.
If you would like us to send you a sticker,
comment sticker.
say sticker in the comments.
And we're going to give you a couple minutes in case more people would like stickers.
See, people are just leaving weird comments now. Bear buns, sticky fingers. Listen, you're confusing me.
What's bear buns?
I don't know.
Bear neckers? Bear neckers covered in honey.
Maybe it's the bear because of the honey. I don't know.
Or bear neckers.
Or bear neckers. Okay, we got some sticker comments. Yep. Okay. Oh, wow.
Well, give people some time.
Get your honey hands off me.
Sometimes it's hard for people to type sticker really fast, so I want to smear it on your face so bad.
Do not want the honey on my face. Sticky hands. All right. How many of these? Do we have a bunch of these, right?
We should send one to everybody.
All right. No.
Gosh,
I don't have time for that. We're going to do 3 stickers. 3 sticker giveaways. All right. Here's the first one. Ready?
Wait, can I do it with my other hand? Can I pick
Oh,
one?
you want to do it? Okay, hold on. All right.
Get to where they are.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Jur.
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 J-E-R.
Who's Jur?
Jur, you get a sticker. Email us at hello@tinyshinyhome.com with your address so that we can actually mail it to you.
Can I do it again?
Sure.
It's my favorite part.
All right, ready? Here we go. Oh. I didn't scroll down far enough. Hold on. Here we go. Ready?
Elaine Farr.
Elaine Farr, you get a sticker. Email us at hello@tinyshinyhome.com with your address, and we'll mail you one.
And I will not put honey on your note.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Frank Zimprich.
Frank Zimprich, you win a sticker.
Yeah, if you won, email us. hello@tinyshinyhome.com/ Wait, what is our thing?
Send us an email. Open your email. Jared just asked how to do that.
Okay.
Here's how it works. You open your phone or your computer and you open your mail program and you type in hello@tinyshinyhome.com and in the subject line you put
Sticker.
I want a sticker. And then you say, hey, it's me, Jared.
Hey, it's me. I was the winner of the sticker competition.
Here's my address, and then we'll mail it to you. And that's it. It's easy. That's 3. Are we doing any more?
Nope, that's it.
No?
I'm being stingy. I'm tired.
You want that strawberry shortcake, don't you?
I really want to go eat strawberry
Okay.
shortcake.
All right, guys, any other questions before we head out of here? T-shirt. Don't have any shirts.
Well, the shirts that we have are very niche.
It's all the opt-out shirt. We have some opt-out shirts, but it's a little niche, yeah.
Can I do something crazy?
Okay.
Okay, guys, we have shirts. They're made. Do you have one?
No? Oh, yeah, there's one in there. You want me to get it? It's in the back.
Why is it so far down? Here. Okay, these are the shirts we made for the Opt-Out Expo, and it's for people who want to opt out of things. Don't shake it. They gotta be able to read it.
Here,
What's
there
it
it is.
say?
It says opt-out, own it, build it, love it.
Own it, build it, love it. We're gonna give away one of these shirts. We have black or blue,
In all sizes.
up to 2X. So guys, if you would like to win a shirt, this is wild. Okay, if you would like to have an opt-out shirt, comment opt-out. And we're gonna see if anybody...
How many shirts are we going to give away?
2? Do you want to give away 2?
Sure, let's do it. 2 shirt giveaways.
Now, these are our opt-out shirts. They're not on our website yet. We have a bunch that we want to sell, but we haven't had time to put them on our website.
It's true.
Eventually, we'll get them, but you will be the first ones.
Okay, a lot of people want the opt-out
Everybody
shirt.
wants the opt-out shirts.
Holy moly. All right, we're going to do 3. We're doing
No,
3. Oh, yeah, we're
why?
doing it. Look how many people are so excited about the
that is-
opt-out.
Okay, 3.
Okay.
Now we have black or blue.
And we have small, medium,
Medium,
large, and extra large. And extra
We,
large.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we have them in both colors
Yes.
and all sizes.
We do.
I'm pretty sure.
We do. We did not run out.
No, we didn't. There's not enough people at the expo to sell them. That was our mistake. So you get free t-shirts.
Guys, eventually these will be up on our website that you can buy. But until then, you're going to be the only ones
All right.
besides us that have them.
All right, here we go.
Can I pick?
Yeah, you're going to pick.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm
for
ready.
Me to...
Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There. Okay.
Gloria Schaefer.
Gloria Schaefer. Here's the deal. Email us at hello@tinyshinyhome.com.
How do they do that? Well, first, you open up your
No,
phone.
we've already been over.
Okay.
Just email us. Say you want a shirt. Tell us
Your name.
your
And
name,
your address.
your address.
Address.
Tell us your address and which size and color shirt you would like.
Black or blue.
Black or blue.
What size?
Okay. Do one more.
You pick. Let me
You
do
gotta
this.
go the other way.
Let me do this part and you pick. Ready, set, go.
May Cici? I don't know how to say your last name. I'm sorry. Cichy. May Cici. You win an opt-out
no.
shirt. What?
I just thought, what if they're overseas? It's gonna cost a fortune. Shoot. Who was the last person?
I don't know.
Guys, if you're overseas.
We're only doing 3. It's
Oh
fine.
my
We'll be
God.
all right. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Oh, I did say it right. Awesome. Email us at hello@tinyshinyhome.com.
Please tell me you're in the United States.
Why do you keep taking my phone?
I was gonna do the next one.
I gotta finish my instructions. Email us at hello@tinyshinyhome.com with your name, your address, and the size and color of shirt. Because I can tell you right now, if you leave it in these comments, we're never gonna find it again. So just make sure you email us and tell us what you want. Cool? All right, one more. One more.
Can I do it?
And then we're eating strawberry shortcake. All right, golly, people really want opt-out.
Man,
shirts.
we need to get these on our
Oh,
website.
half of them are Brian. I see your game, Brian. I see what you're doing.
One, what's it called? One opt-out. Oh my gosh, Brian.
I thought I had slow mode on comments. Come
okay,
on now.
anyway, ready?
Okay, ready? Are you doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's not going to be helpful. Oh,
What?
no, that's not. She didn't say opt-out.
Oh, no, she didn't. But that's a question
That
we
was-
could answer. Yeah. Cindy Lehman?
Cindy Lehman.
Cindy Lehman, you win an opt-out t-shirt. Send us an email. Hello. At tinyshinyhome.com with your name and your address and the size of shirt and color that you would like.
Wow.
Brian, when you come to the meet
You
and greet,
grounded.
I'm just gonna give you a shirt, okay? I appreciate the effort.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're done.
Is that it?
I need to wash my hands.
Yep.
I need to strawberry shortcake.
Yep.
I need to get a shower and go to bed.
Okay.
It's been a great day.
It has. We made a lot of progress on the house,
Build
the roof house design.
design.
We are making progress on some other stuff behind the scenes. Got a bunch of really fun videos coming out soon. So keep an eye out. Saturday for the
Plus-
next video.
Got some nerdy videos coming out soon.
Guys, the goat barn wiring video is almost done.
How long have you been working on it?
Like 4 months. It's almost there. It's illustrated. We're so close. We're over the finish line. Like it could happen this month. It
That's-
better
it
happen this
has
month.
to
I
happen
cannot
this
think
month.
about it anymore. Yeah, so that's it. I think we're headed out. Thank you all for hanging out with us. I like evening lives. We're weirder.
I'm so tired. I think that's why, guys. I'm grossing you out.
Stop
on
with
pur-
the honey
I'm
hands.
grossing him out
Oh
on
my God.
purpose. Okay.
All right, we're out. You guys have a great
Bye.
night. See you later.